Once upon a time, in a magical kingdom where humans and animals lived in peace, there was a realm ruled by mystery and enchantment. This kingdom was known for its lush valleys, clear rivers, and the magnificent blue mountains. The Blue Mountains were named after the blue crystals that sparkled on their peaks, which were not only dazzling but also possessed magical powers. To the west of the kingdom lay the Shadow Forest, where towering trees reached for the sky and mysterious creatures lived. Deep within this forest, secrets that no one fully understood were hidden. At the heart of the forest was the legendary golden flower, which was said to grant great wisdom and power to its possessor. In the capital city, Golden City, the king and queen ruled justly. However, their greatest treasure was their young daughter, Princess Eliza. Eliza was a brave, intelligent, and curious child who spent her days exploring the kingdom, befriending animals, and listening to the stories of the people. One day, Eliza's closest companion, a small white rabbit named Fluffy, told her the legend of the golden flower hidden deep within the Shadow Forest. Eliza was fascinated by the story and decided to embark on an adventure to find the golden flower. The next morning, Eliza, Fluffy, and her best friend, the brave knight Leo, set out on their journey. Their quest would take them through enchanted forests, deep valleys, and perilous passes. However, Eliza's determination and courage ensured that they were ready to face any challenge. At the entrance to the forest, they were met by an ancient wizard known as the Time Master. When the Time Master heard of Eliza's arduous journey, he gave her a timepiece. This watch had the ability to rewind or fast-forward time when used correctly. However, the Time Master emphasized that this power came with great responsibility and must be used wisely. Eliza, Fluffy, and Leo continued their journey with the Time Master's advice in mind. As they ventured deeper into the forest, the air grew darker, and mysterious sounds echoed around them. However, Eliza's courage pushed them forward. Along the way, they befriended magical creatures and learned the secrets of the forest. One day, feeling lost in the depths of the forest, they came across a massive tree. Carved into the trunk were ancient inscriptions that held clues to the location of the golden flower. Eliza carefully read the inscriptions and discovered that the flower was at the deepest part of the forest, by the ancient lake. To reach the ancient lake, they had to pass through the most dangerous and darkest part of the forest. This area was under the influence of a spell known as the Poisonous Mist, and the creatures living there had become aggressive under its effect. However, the timepiece Eliza carried and Leo's bravery helped them navigate through this perilous area. When they reached the ancient lake, they saw that the water shimmered like gold. In the middle of the lake, they spotted the legendary golden flower. However, retrieving the flower would not be easy. The flower was protected by a magical gate that could only be opened with the correct password. To solve the riddle, they needed to use the clues given by the Time Master and the knowledge they had gained in the forest. Working together, Eliza, Fluffy, and Leo solved the riddle and opened the gate. When they carefully picked the golden flower, a bright light spread around them, and everything around the lake came to life. The forest's former glory was restored, and the poisonous mist disappeared. With the golden flower in hand, Eliza, Fluffy, and Leo set out to return to the kingdom. Along the way, the magical creatures and forest inhabitants they had met thanked and helped them. When they reached the kingdom, They were greeted with great joy by Eliza's family and the people. Eliza presented the golden flower to the kingdom, and with it, peace and tranquility were restored. The king and queen praised Eliza's courage and determination and awarded her greatly. However, for Eliza, the real reward was the grand adventure she had lived and the new friendships she had formed. Now, in every corner of Golden City, Eliza's story of bravery and adventure was told. Eliza knew that this adventure was just the beginning and felt that many more adventures awaited her in the future. Eliza, Fluffy, and Leo continued to work together to maintain peace and tranquility in the kingdom. Their friendship and courage became an example for the entire kingdom and found a place in everyone's hearts, and so everyone in the kingdom lived happily and peacefully ever after. Eliza's story was passed down from generation to generation and always remembered. While peace and tranquility reigned in the kingdom, Eliza and her friends spent their days discovering new adventures. However, one day, news from distant lands brought a new threat to the kingdom's tranquility. In the north, a dragon, long believed to be asleep, had awakened and started terrorizing nearby villages. The king began searching for a solution to prevent this danger from causing more harm to the kingdom. Eliza devised a plan to confront the dragon and told her father that she wanted to face this threat. The king admired Eliza's courage but was concerned for her safety. However, Eliza's determination and the presence of Leo convinced the king. Eliza, Fluffy, and Leo embarked on their journey northward. Their path took them through rugged mountain passes and cold tundras. After days of challenging travel, they finally reached the dragon's cave. The cave was carved into a massive mountain and surrounded by ancient spells. At the entrance of the cave, Eliza and her friends encountered an old wizard. This wizard was the one who had sealed the dragon years ago and gave Eliza magical stones needed to reseal the dragon. However, these stones' power would be ineffective if not used at the right time and place. When they descended into the depths of the cave, they saw the massive dragon awakening. The dragon roared in anger, shaking the cave. Eliza tried to use the magical stones to seal the dragon, but the dragon grew more furious, resisting the spells. While Leo distracted the dragon with his sword, Fluffy and Eliza followed the wizard's instructions to complete the seal. Finally, through great effort and bravery, Eliza managed to place the magical stones in the right locations. Resealing the dragon. The dragon retreated into the depths of the cave with a mighty roar, and silence fell over the cave. With the dragon defeated and the kingdom protected, Eliza and her friends returned home with pride. Along the way, they made new friends among the people and creatures living in the harsh northern landscape. These new friendships forged a strong bond between the kingdom and the people of the north. When they returned to the kingdom, Eliza and her friends were greeted with great joy. The king once again admired Eliza's courage and leadership skills. Eliza was now known not just as a princess but also as the future protector of the kingdom. With the dragon threat eliminated, Eliza set a new goal. She wanted to find the kingdom's oldest and wisest creature, the wise phoenix, and learn the secrets of life from it. According to legend, the wise phoenix lived on a hidden island in the sky and only appeared to those with true courage and a pure heart. Eliza, Fluffy, and Leo began preparing for this new adventure. Another long and challenging journey awaited them. To reach the island in the sky, They had to navigate through clouds and find the phoenix's hidden sanctuary. Ascending into the sky, Eliza and her friends searched for the island hidden among the clouds. This journey tested their courage and endurance. Along the way, they faced storms and sky creatures trying to hinder them. However, Eliza's determination and her friends' support helped them overcome every challenge. Eventually, when they found the hidden island, the wise phoenix greeted them. The phoenix admired Eliza's courage and curiosity and shared the secrets of life with her. This knowledge brought great wisdom and understanding to Eliza and the kingdom. The phoenix explained to Eliza the cycle of time and nature, revealing how everything is interconnected. Eliza carried this knowledge back to her kingdom, fostering a more harmonious and peaceful coexistence between the people and nature. The teachings of the phoenix resonated throughout the kingdom, enriching the lives of all its inhabitants. Eliza, Fluffy, and Leo ensured peace and tranquility in the kingdom, filling their days with new discoveries and friendships. Visitors from all corners of the kingdom flocked to Golden City to hear Eliza's stories and meet her. Eliza, with her courage, wisdom, and humility, became a beloved figure in everyone's hearts. Eliza's adventures never ceased. There were new secrets and places to explore in every corner of the kingdom. With each new day, Eliza worked to make the future of her kingdom and its people brighter and more peaceful. Her courage, wisdom, and friendship echoed throughout the kingdom, serving as a source of inspiration for all. And so, as Eliza's adventures continued, everyone in the kingdom lived happily and peacefully. Eliza's story was passed down from generation to generation, and her journey of courage and wisdom was always remembered. Would you please like the video and subscribe to my channel?